Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS guide. Now I'm gonna review the item you can exchange in the original Armory. Remember that this is simply my opinion and you may need different items depending on how long you have been playing the game. Let's start from Ready Steady Garb. This cloth has the highest physical evasion in the game. Many recent characters also get 50% physical evasion natively. So if you put this on them, boom, 100% physical evasion. However, you probably won't use this on your DPS because it doesn't increase any of your attack. And for tank, if you really can rely on physical evasion because the enemy doesn't have accuracy buff, then that means your defense stats are not that important. So I can say you can spare 1 or 2 ability slots for physical evasion. The alternatives for this cloth are Wilt and Lightning Fast Zidane Trust Mastery Word. I believe most veteran players have Zidane because his STMR was a meta thing in the past. Being an old character, you probably have him. And for Wilt, he is very strong and I really suggest you to get him. You can see his review on the link in video description. So if you have those two, I don't think you need this cloth that much. For support characters, since their equipment and ability slot are more flexible, you can simply get evasion from weapon and other equipment. So no need to cram physical evasion within one equipment. So I don't think this one is good candidate for the exchange. The next item, Magical Misdirection Trench. This one is probably the worst item. Why? Because first, you cannot stack magic evasion. So it is 50-50. However, in a short battle, this may be good to not take any damage. Just imagine a scenario where the enemy is able to deal insane magic attack, but you can kill it very fast within 1 to 2 turns. This item will be good in that situation because if you die or take damage, then simply retry the battle until you evade that magic attack and then kaboom, you kill the enemy. But I don't think there is such a battle in the game right now, so I think this one is pretty bad, okay? The spirit number is also kind of low. Forget this even if you are a whale. Next, there are 3 abilities. 2 are killers. So let's start from the killers first. The first is Spectral's Field Forever. This gives you 75% human, reaper, and plant killers, which is very good. However, since you probably won't need them all at the same time, I can say you can easily substitute them, the effect with individual killer abilities. Yes, there are enemies with 2 types, but again, you may not get the right combination within this one. And I believe veteran players have these abilities. The first one, Supreme Victor Plus. So it is free from past event. It increases 75% human killer for physical and magic, of course. And for Reaper or Undead, you have Reaper Ether Sense from Trial and Purger of Pestilence, again from event on the past. And for Plant, we can get Plant Killer Plus from Antenola Trial. I can say that Antenola Trial at this point is kinda irrelevant, okay, because today units can kill Antenola really fast. And Keeper of Dracania, again, it is from event. So yes, like you can see that for those types you can obtain from killers. If you have those abilities, maybe this is not that interesting. Sure, the ability also increase your attack and magic by 50%, which is great because previously mentioned abilities don't increase your stats. So this ability, I can say, at least slot efficient. Same for Black Submarine. The difference is the killer type: demon, machine, and aquatic. But again, for demon, you can get Supreme Victor, which boosts human, okay? I have mentioned it before. And we also able to get 100% demon killer from Lunera STMR. So if you really need demon killer, don't forget to use your UOC to get Lunera, okay? Because 100% is huge. And for machine, we just got Call, whose Trust Mastery word increased 100% machine killer for both physical and magic, higher than this ability provide, right? And for aquatic, we have Ruler of Sea and Sky Plus, which is also free from the past event. So that's why I said veteran probably won't need these two killers. All I can say is Black Submarine and Spectral Fields Forever are better than Ready Steady Garb and Magical Misdirection Trench. As for which one you should pick, it depends on what you have, but I find Spectral Fields Forever is better choice, since like mentioned before, we can get 100% demon and machine from character Trust Mastery Word or STMR. Now, the real question is how these two compare against the brand new ability. All you need is strength. So all you need is strength gives you 100% limit burst damage and true double hand plus 50% attack. For limit burst damage, it is the second ability that gives you 100% limit burst damage. Before, we can only obtain it from Divine Bestow STMR, and the boost provided by that is kinda irrelevant for DPS who rely on attack stats. So yes, this reason only is already enough to make this kinda the best out of 5, okay? Because yes, 100% limit burst damage is rare. For true double hand, we have lots of 100% true double hand attack, but for limit burst damage combination, this ability is far better than the rest. The only competition is Rain Neo Vision Trust Mastery Word with bad number, I can say, okay? 75% true double hand and 30% limit burst damage. Pretty bad number, right? And for the attack boost 50%, it's kind of ordinary, but again, if you search for the combination attack and limit burst damage, only Sora Kingdom Hearts 3 STMR, which is able to compete with it. But again, Sora Kingdom Hearts 3 have kind of like strange number, 75% limit burst damage, okay? So yes, 75% is kind of strange. You still need to search for 25%. So yes, knowing those things, I can say that this is the best item on the item exchange. It can be used all the time, not against certain enemies. And since most recent characters get 300% true double hand and about 200% limit burst damage, for example, Stormseeker Esther will, okay, equipping this gives you a maximum boost for those stats. After that, you can equip killers which are relevant to the battle. The only downside for this ability is there is no magic boost, but again, like I said, it is the only 100% limit burst damage booster we have beside Divine Bestow STMR. Limit burst damage is the meta and works against all enemy types, so even not optimal, you can still use it on your mage. So the conclusion is, all you need is strength is the best thing to exchange, followed by Spectral Field Forever, Black Submarine, Royal Steady Garb, and then Magical Misdirection Trench. I hope this video helps. Really want to hear your opinion about the exchange, so leave them in the comment because it will help me and others choosing the right thing. Thanks for watching and see you on the next video.